signs it's better to end a relationship. Should I stay or should I go? An answer to that question rarely comes easy, especially when it comes to relationships. Breaking up with someone is hard, and you might feel like you just can't decide what to do. What if you make the wrong decision? What if you're overreacting? If you're feeling unsure about your relationship and feel like you need some advice on breaking up or staying together, read these signs that could help you make that big decision. Number 1. You fight all the time. It's not unusual to fight about stuff like dirty dishes every once in a while. Also, sometimes small arguments can get a little heated, and that's completely okay. But if you can't remember the last time you didn't have an argument with your partner, and if you have a major fight to the point of almost breaking up every other week, maybe it's time to take it as a sign that you might not work together as a couple. Number 2. You feel controlled. Even if you're part of a serious or not so serious relationship, you have a right for your own privacy, and your other half has the obligation to respect that privacy. If they don't, you may end up feeling controlled. Maybe they check your phone, pay close attention to who you're talking to, try to dictate who you can hang out with. This is a major red flag. And if you're finding yourself in a situation like this, you should dump them before they get a chance to control you even further. Number 3. You have no time for yourself. It's important to find time for what makes you happy as a person, to keep a sense of individuality and identity. But sometimes, your partner stays so close all the time, you feel almost like you're glued to each other. No matter how you want to spend it, you deserve some time for yourself, and they shouldn't be here to take it away from you. Number 4. They avoid communication. Without proper communication, it is hard to overcome the obstacle life puts in front of you. You need to be heard, and you need to be ready to listen. If your partner happens to have more important things to do, then listen to what you have to say. If they don't seem to be taking you seriously, or if they roll their eyes every time you try to sit them down and talk about stuff that's important to you, it's hard to imagine that relationship getting any stronger and healthier. Number 5. You're not a priority to them. You had a terrible day at work, and you can't wait to come home, tell your partner about it, and get a long, warm hug. But when you come home, you have to wait for them to finish watching that Netflix show. Or you plan an exciting date, you prepare the food, music, candles, and then they don't show up because they changed their mind and went out with their friends instead. Situations like these show you're not really a priority to your partner, even in times you need them the most, and they are a sign you should maybe rethink your relationship with them. Number 6. You see no future together. When you think about the future with your partner, what do you see? A nice house, nice kids, stable and happy marriage until death do you part? Or do you see an unstable future filled with mistrust, misunderstandings, fights, and uncertainties? Of course, not all relationships end in a nice and long marriage, and that doesn't mean the relationship was bad. But if you just don't see yourself spending your life with them, why would you stay? Number 7. They aren't making any effort. Healthy relationships require effort from both sides. If something about you is bothering your partner, you listen to what they have to say, and you work on getting those problems fixed. You do 50% of the work, and they do 50% of the work. If they always say they will put more effort in your relationship, but they never do, it might be a sign they just don't find it that important. Number 8. You're unhappy. Oftentimes, when we're not happy in a relationship, we tend to deny it, even to ourselves. We fear change and a new life without our partner. We tell ourselves, it's not actually that bad, or maybe in some time it'll get better. But do you think it really will get better? If you're unhappy, deep down you know it, and being unhappy is not what relationships are about. Number 9. You think about breaking up all the time. If you're reading this article, maybe you already feel like something is wrong in your relationship. Maybe you're unsure if you'll be able to fix the problems that you have, or you're just unsure if you're a good fit. If that happens often, your intuition is most likely right, and maybe it's time to end things. Number 10. They are abusive. Last, but certainly not least, Abuse is a clear sign you should have already broken up with them, like yesterday. Even if they are, hopefully, not being physically abusive, verbal and emotional abuse counts as well, and it's just as serious. If they keep bringing you down, humiliate you, talk badly about you behind your back, or even in front of your friends or family, they are nothing more than abusers. You deserve someone who will love you, take care of you, and treat you like their whole world, even if it feels unbearable at the moment. Time is here to help you heal until you find comfort in another pair of arms. Good luck! Thank you for spending some time with us and watching our video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss a video. If you have any other subject you'd like to know more about, feel free to leave it for us in the comments. Now subscribe and like this video for more. See you next time!